What's up, ladies, gentlemen, and stones? It's your boy Nazi 2000 back with another video. Sorry it's been a while, but you know, things have been going on. I got lazy and I just didn't upload. But now I'm back and I'm gonna be uploading as much as I can, twice a week. Oh, not twice a week, sorry, once every 2 weeks. And so as you've seen, I've put 2 Star Wars Battlefront beta videos on with my friend the Pompous Gaming. Don't forget to go check him out. And so as you can see, I'm doing the Manchester United career mode on FIFA 16. Unlike my FIFA 15 Wolfsburg career mode, this one will actually go on for more than a quarter of a season. And as you also can see, for the Champions League group stages, I did do the same group that Manchester United's in, with Wolfsburg, CSKA Moscow and PSV. So what we're going to do in this career mode is I did enable the first transfer window, so then I can make some sales and buy some players. I'm not looking to buy too many players. I'm going to keep the squad original the way it is right now. I will be loaning out a few players, might bring in a couple of players on loan, but yeah, not looking to do too much. And if you guys have any suggestions, do put them in the comments and tell me who they are. So as you can see, for name, obviously I'm putting my YouTube name. And yeah, if you guys are happy to see this, put a comment, like the video, and just watch it till the end. With Manchester United, I'm hoping to actually get somewhere. I've put onto world class, which might be a little bit difficult for me because it is a new game. I'm still getting used to it, and I'm not the best of players. If it is a little hard, I will put it down and I will tell you guys. But as you can see, with the pre-season tournament, I do accept it, and I did pick the easiest one just because I like to use my second team for the tournament, and I just simulate it to get my young players who don't get many games, a couple games at the start of the season. And so this is just basically what I do when I start my career modes now. First thing I do is check my emails. If you guys want, you can pause and read it. And the board say we should look for a striker. Well, I think we're pretty good for strikers. We've got Wilson, Martial and Rooney. And then if we need, we always can just loan the player. Nothing really that bad. If we need, we also got Depay, who can put up striker. He'll do pretty good there. He's an actual god in this game. And as you can see here, I did have a bit of a mistake where both the scout reports were of the same players, and you see I look at both of them like, I stop and it's like, hang on, I made a mistake. As you can see, it's just there. Then what I normally do would be to get my players ready, so I put who I'm loaning, who I'm selling, and for how long I'm doing the loans. So I'll let you guys watch that. Now that you've seen what I've done with my players, you can tell me what your thoughts are if you want. Just two things is Lingard and Andres Pereira are two players which I really want to keep, and I will not be selling. Keep them till the end and make them United legends if I can. So now I'm just picking my formation. It is basically, the formation I do pick is basically the default one, just the left mid and the right mid. I think it was the cam as well, are up the pitch a little bit higher, and I just like that formation a little bit more for attacking. And yeah, so basically that's my starting 11. So we got De Gea in goal, right back we got Darmian, two centre backs we got Smalling and Blind. I have used Blind before in the centre back role in this FIFA. I do like him there, and if need be I will put Rojo and Jones, because Jones is actually a really good player as well this year. Sorry. Left back I got Shaw, then I got Schweinsteiger and Schneiderlin in the defensive mid roles. Right mid Mata, Cam, Rooney. Left mid I got Depay and striker Martial. As you can see for the trainings, what I'm doing is for all 5 trainings I'm putting Martial just so I can boost him up to 80 as quick as possible, just so I can have a bit more attacking threat. Even though he's already really good, well, I think he's really good, just get him up that bit more, make him better. And the first couple trainings are pretty boring, no real massive growth, well, no growth at all really, and just in defense, and yeah, that's about it. As you can see, Martial does okay for his first training, 2 C's, 2 B's and an F, but what can you do? And right here just some players which I am looking to get in my career mode. Dennis, I'll probably butcher his name, but Dennis Praet or something like that. Look, I saw him on Ultimate Team when I was looking through a transfer market, and I saw him like he's pretty good. He's got 81 potential, I think it was I saw, and I'm happy it looks good to pick up. And there's the other guy from Roma. He just looks like a solid player to get after Schweinsteiger leaves, and then Laporte and Rugani just for backup centre backs if I need one, and then obviously a legend which I would love to bring back to the club, Ronaldo. So now this is just players leaving international duty, my inquiry which I didn't realise I actually did, and yeah, just more objectives and just some more boring stuff really at this point. But we finally got a transfer offer for Victor Valdez from Atletico Madrid, which I probably did put a bit too high in the counter offer, but we'll see what they say when they get back to us. As you can see, it's the first game, and I have put my second team, which is Valdez, Varela, Jones, Blind, Shaw, Carrick, Herrera, Young, Pereira, Lingard and Wilson. And then the bench, you can see. So far the game's been pretty boring. Varela and Herrera both picking up yellow cards, and then we have conceded with Park, Hido scoring, and then Schneiderlin with a goal in the 61st minute off the bench, which is really nice. And then the game, as you can see, 1-1 draw. Pretty boring game, nothing good, but what can you do? It's only simulation. Now we just got an update and another transfer offer for Nick Howell, I think his name is, and that's a loan, so I'll be loaning him out. Never really use him, just loan him out, and then eventually Sam, because he gets a bit better, a bit more money, and yeah. So a bit more, as you can see, training. It's basically just the same training over and over again I do on all my players. Just go to the bottom on hard. I find that's the best for me, which I use. I like to use that on all my players. It just grows them the best. Now that I've finished doing all the training, we can see what Martial has finally got, and you get a B, an F, a D, and 2 C's. With a little bit of growth at the end, not much, but 22 trainings in, and yeah. So as you can see, we've got a transfer for Valencia, who's someone I'm not really looking to sell. I like to use him in my second team for at least one more year until he's 30, then I'll sell him on. But yeah. And then, as you can see, my price was way too high for Victor Valdez. Mostly my bad, but what can we do? We might get another one, might not. And as you can see, we've got the second game of the pre-season tournament with the same team. And as you can see, Young scores 18 minutes in with a penalty. Then he does get injured. Hopefully it's nothing serious. We'll see after the game. But and then Schneiderlin for Young. I don't know what's going on there, but whatever. And then the other team does get a red card. So it's pretty even. We've lost a starter basically, and they've lost a starter. And the game ends 1-0. Nothing too fancy, but we're winning games. We're winning one game, draw game, and happy with that. As you can see, we get another loan for some player. I'm not going to even try and say his name, and I do accept that. And then, as you can see, Ashley Young's out for quite a bit of time, so hopefully we don't have to use my second team for any serious games. And yeah, hopefully it gets fully recovered soon. As you can see, my Dennis Pratt, which is a player I want to get, is 77 overall, and he's 21. He's worth 10.5 million. So I might be looking to pick him up. I don't know. We'll see what happens with my other players. We've got Rugani, 20 years old. Might pick him up in my future. In the future of my career mode, we'll see. He's just really a player which I might use. He has high potential and he's young, so yeah. And this guy's just he just looks like an absolute beast. Looks really good. I'll probably pick him up maybe 2 seasons from now, 1 or 2 seasons, depending what happens. As you can see, I do have an offer for Rojo, who's someone I'm not really looking to sell again. And I will have used him in the pre-season. The reason if you're wondering why I didn't use him or Valencia, is because they are out on international duty. So yeah, now into the third game. Same team, oh no, sorry, it's actually my first team. And see what they can do, see if they can do some more damage compared to my second team in the last 2 games. So, almost about to be half time, and so far it's a pretty quiet game. And then we've got Rooney with a goal a minute before half time. Nice to see the captain's doing some work. Then we've got Schneiderlin with a goal. About to be full time, and the game does end 2-0. First team's done a bit better than the second team, but it's only the first game, it's pre-season, so it's not a big deal. And as you can see, I've done some more training on Martial, and he has massive growth, almost to halfway, and hopefully we can get him another massive growth next. And as you can see, a two-year loan deal for Andreas Pereira, which I'm really happy to see an offer like that from Bayern for one of my favourite young players at the club, who I hope can become a real good player in the future and hopefully stays at the club and doesn't get sold. As you can see, because of that, I do need a backup cam for my second team, because I don't really have one, because I got Ashley Young, who'll be on the left. On the right I got Valencia, and then in cam I do have Lingard, but just in case something happens I need that backup player, and he's just there for a bit of depth. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Share the video somewhere, show your friends, and yeah, have fun playing FIFA 16.